you guys doing? Oh gosh, I think I'm really getting sick, guys. My eyes are watering. Okay. Hold on. This is part 2 of the Saucey chicken and tortellini. My star comment, I refreshed the comments. It came in the comments, but it's not pinned, so comments, I have to keep refreshing them. Okay, and if you want to see the Amazon wish list or the Cash App, it's in part 1 video. Okay? It's in part 1 video. Alrighty? So we are going to check this out. I know I'm behind. My eyes are watering. I've got a runny nose, but it's not like running. Okay? So let's see. I'm going to use the fork. I'm going to check this out. Okay. Okay, let me go over to the sink in case it drips. That was good. Okay. So that's good. So we have the tortellini, and the tortellini is the cheese tortellini, okay? It's the cheese tortellini. Now, if you wanted to get one, because I think there's another one that has spinach in it, something else besides cheese. If you want to get that one, you can. But 5 cheese tortellini, ricotta, mozzarella, parmesan, romano, and aged Asaggio cheese. Okay? This refrigerated one, you still cook it, but it says 2 to 3 minutes after the water boils. But we're not doing it in the pan. Okay, you keep this one refrigerated. Okay? So let me figure out how we open this. This is good till February 19th. Oh, so it don't last long because I just got this a few days ago. Okay, I don't see no pull back thing to pull this back. I don't. No, nothing in the corners. So I'm just going to take one side and I'm going to cut it open. Okay? Now once I cut it a little bit, you can just pull that, okay? So we're going to start off with, I'm going to take the lid off. Now you want to do this pretty fast because you don't want too much heat to be let go out of the thing. We are going to put Alfredo sauce. 15 ounces of Alfredo sauce. Okay? And if you want, just like the marinara, you can put a tiny bit, just a tiny bit of water. Oh, my hands touch the sauce. Shake it up. And they do have 24 ounces of Alfredo sauce if you want to use that instead. I thought about it. Okay. So. Alright, let me rinse move this. I don't want it. Okay, so dry my hands. Okay. I'm sorry, YouTube, that This is so far away because it's on the other counter. I don't have no room over here. Okay, so let's see. Hi, at MMJR. How are you doing? Thank you for coming on. Close this. All right, now. All right, so I'm going to refresh the comments on Facebook. Let me put the tortellini in there. This is 18 ounces. It says 2 9-ounces. It doesn't look like enough. Next time I'm going to get the 18 ounce and 1 9-ounce. So, could do like that. Because it just doesn't seem like enough to me. And there's so much sauce. Okay. I'm going to put this. Okay, so I don't have the recipe open, but it said put the tortellini in the Alfredo sauce and let it go for another 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm going to put the timer here on 15, and we're going to start like that. Okay? Now I want to see something, and then I tell you what I'm going to do. Just give me a second here to find it if I still have it, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Oh, I have to duck down even though it hurts. Remove this. Sorry guys, I'm still here. I don't know if you can see me YouTube, but I'm still here. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. My knees. They hurt so bad when I bend down and try to get up. Okay, I don't have it. Alright, I thought I had a bag of tortellini. An extra bag of tortellini. But I might have had an extra bag, bought a second bag, and used it for a recipe. That's what I think happened, but I don't remember. Because I was going to use that bag and boil it, and then put it in there with that. But next time, and I've always used only this, but next time I want to get the 18 ounce and a 9 ounce. Okay? But it only calls for 2 9-ounces, which is 18 ounces total, but yeah. So, because I think you could use a little bit more. But alright, let me Alright, let's go back. Let's see. Anybody? Hi, Edward. How are you doing? Long time no see. So happy to see you come on. I appreciate it. How are you doing, Kate? I appreciate you coming on too. Hi, Amanda. Hi. Bob. I can't pronounce your whole name, so I'm just going to say Bob, since the beginning says B-O-B. All right. Hi, Bob, Amanda, MJJR. How are you all going? Thank you. MJJR. Thank you for saying my cooking looks good. Let me see. Okay, so I'll show you guys. See? That's what it looks like. Hoping that looks good, guys. How are you guys doing? Let me see. Let's just get a quick look at this. Okay? And if you didn't hear me in the beginning, I had to put the tortellini and the Alfredo sauce in there and cook it for another about 15-20 minutes, okay? Now, I am going to continue every few minutes to refresh my comments. Normally when I start a live on my iPad through Facebook, my star comment that tells you you can donate stars, you know, send me stars and blah blah blah. When Facebook lets you get stars, it's usually pinned in your comments. But when mine is not pinned, that means my comments are going to act up. I will not be able to see when y'all comment, but I can see you guys if I refresh it, like close out the comments and then bring them back, and I can see, you know, if I do that every few minutes, okay? So I'll have to do that. And I don't know why lately it's been acting up. Before it was doing it every once in a while. So let's go back. Hi, Miss Debbie. How are you doing? Thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on. Please share if you can. Kate, Miss Debbie, Edward, if y'all can please share this, please do. And if you haven't watched part 1, because this is part 2, if you haven't watched part 1 on what I put in here and everything I put it together, go back and watch it. And if you can't watch it or you don't want to or whatever, at least go to part 1 and share it. It's on this page and it's on my other page, Elizabeth's Life, because I shared it to that page. Like this one, when I'm done posting it, I will share it to my other page. So please share if you can. And if you're following me on both pages, can you share it to both pages? Like, take this live, share it. The one I shared to Elizabeth's Life, take that one and share it to Elizabeth's Life. If you are following me on both pages, could you share it on both pages? Because it'll be on both pages. It's greatly appreciated because I need some help on the other page. The other page has more followers than this main page. This is my main page. It has more followers, but this one gets more. It doesn't even, it gets monetized per month, probably $10 or less. And I'm trying to get way higher than that. And I've been on here 3 years, so I should be way beyond that, but I'm not, so. But the other page doesn't hardly get monetized. I don't know if what's done on the second page is included in the monetization that's given on this page. I don't know. But like this month, I got almost $10. I got $9 and something, I think. What I mean is from January, because no, that was something else. No, never mind. This month, I mean in January, I think I got $5 or $6. But whatever I get in January, by the end of January, will come in my bank account like around the 20th or 21st of this month. And whatever I make by the end of this month will come like the 20th or 21st or somewhere around there in March. So that's what it does. So. And I don't know if any of y'all on here have seen my my GoFundMe. I had made my GoFundMe a couple months ago, I think. I can't remember exactly when. I think it was in December. And I talked about it for a while, and then I had slowed down on mentioning it because I was dealing with the contest that my dog was in, trying to win that because you could win $10,000. I made it to the top 10, and I was trying to make it to the top 5, but I never made it there. So that was the end of that. So now I got back to bringing up my GoFundMe. And my GoFundMe is so I can get hearing aids. I need hearing aids. I'm having a very hard time hearing, and my hearing is getting worse and worse and worse. And as time goes on, and I'm very scared of going deaf. I don't want to go deaf. So, I already put my TV up super loud. I have to have people repeat what they say. And when I go to doctors and places, I got to make sure my husband comes so he can, try to help me relate, repeat what the doctor is saying. But I let them know I'm hard of hearing so they can speak up. So, like I said, in December, I did go to the, it's called Miracle Ear, or something. And since I have an insurance called Cigna, it does dental, hearing, and eyes. So, it covers up to $700 on hearing aids. So what you have to do at Miracle Ear, they have a program. Well, first you have to apply for financing, okay? And I applied, but I knew I wasn't going to get accepted. So I didn't. So they tried my husband's. He wasn't with me, but they tried his anyways, and he got rejected too. So first, for the program that they have where they have financing in-house, like, it's a program that you're 100% guaranteed the financing, and all you have to pay is $80 a month, but it's for a while. But you have to put down $700 and only pay $80 a month. But first you have to do the other financing that requires probably more down, I guess, I don't know, and definitely more per month. It'll be like 100 or 2 per month, I don't know. And that has more the rate is higher and stuff, so you have to be, and that goes by credit. So you have, once they turn you down for that, then this other special financing, so it's all good to go. I just have to, I can't get the hearing aids until I put at least $700 down. So I need your help. I need your help. Now, on both my pages, the top of my timeline, the post and the link to the GoFundMe is pinned. It's pinned to the top. But it's also on my timeline a couple times when I reshared it. Like, I wait about a week or so and then I probably reshare it so it could, Now, I know not everybody can help. These days, everything is crazy priced and things are more expensive, and, a lot of people are, not making a lot of money and struggling. But if you can see it in your heart, I would greatly appreciate it. But if you can't, and even if you can, but if you can't, please share the post. Please. I'm asking you with all my heart to please share that post to the GoFundMe. Even if you can't donate, please share it. And if you can donate, please share it as well, so other people can see it. Okay? So far, I have, let's see, it's like 130, something like that. Did you get it? It was still hung on there? No, they had it? Okay. All right. About $130. I have $150 in cash, and the GoFundMe was only like $30. My friend sent me 20 because she doesn't have much money, and then she sent me that when I first set it up, and then just recently she sent me another 10. But they do take, like if you send 100, they'll take a certain percentage out of that, like 3% or something, or whatever it is. So, but if you don't want to do GoFundMe, like I had my husband's mom, she didn't want to do that, so at Christmas time she just gave me $100 in cash, you know, towards that. So it's been in my wallet. But I can go over there and you know, pay by card or cash and give them money I have, so I don't. They say people pay them slowly so they don't spend the money, you know. So, and if you don't want to do it that way, you can always. I have. Oh, that's for the crock pot. I have Venmo. I have PayPal. I have Facebook Messenger. If you didn't know, you can send money through there. It's 100% safe. And I have Chime, if anybody knows what Chime is. And we can do Cash App. My husband has Cash App. I don't. Because they won't give me one. They took it away from me saying I violated their rules, which I never did. All I did was, you know, get money or send money. But, so I use my husband's. So, so we can do Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or Facebook Messenger. Alrighty? If you don't want to do the GoFundMe, which might be better because that way I won't have a percentage taken out of it to get it, you know, transferred to me, because I have it set up where every business day at the end of the day, they'll send me whatever money's in there if there's any. I keep thinking about going in there and waiting every few days instead, but anyways, that's that. And if you've been on here and heard me speak before, let's see. How are you guys doing? How is your day been going? What are y'all having for dinner? Let me know, YouTube. What are you guys having for dinner? And if y'all been on here and heard me speak about why I put my Cash App on here and about the stars, if you want to donate stars. If you do Cash App through here, I try to use it towards anything for my content creation. But if you send it outside of here for my hearing aids, then, but I really do. I would love to be able to hear again. Well, hear much better. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, so I explained that, and just please share if you can my GoFundMe post. Share my video here, plus part 1. So if you share part 2, you want to share part 1 so they can see how I put this together. And anytime if you see any of my positive words of the day, please share those. It would help me make more money. And hold on, I'm going to get some cheese here for a second. Just give me a second here, guys. Give me a second. Trying to find something. Yeah. Let me check this drawer. Okay, I found the Parmesan. But, and taking the, this post, this live, my GoFundMe live, or, my GoFundMe post, or whatever post you see, and hearting it, instead of just liking it, hearting it, and maybe trying to make a comment, like on here. Comment what you're having for dinner tonight. Comment how you're doing, or if there's anything you'd like to see me make live, comment. Okay? So I'm going to sprinkle some shredded Parmesan on here. Earlier I added some grated Parmesan cheese and I mixed it in. It doesn't say do that, but I did it because I felt like it. It says to use grated, but I guess it wants me to put grated on top, but I'd rather put shredded. But if you have somebody who doesn't want cheese, Parmesan cheese on top, then you don't have to do this way. You can just put it individually in people's bowls to the ones who want it, okay? Alright, so that's the end of the shredded cheese. I thought I had a bag, so I thought I had a brand new bag, but this is a half-used bag. I don't know. Okay, so that's enough. If anybody wants any more cheese, they'll have to use yellow cheese. Oh, we do have mozzarella. We do have mozzarella, plus we got the grated Parmesan. Okay? So I'm going to keep this warm by putting the top on it, and I'm going to turn it to warm. Okay? It's on warm. Okay? So once I, in just a second, I'm going to go ahead and put some, let's see, basil. We are going to add some basil for a garnish. It says basil. That's parsley. Yeah. Let me see. Maybe I have it over here. Let's see. Over here. Okay, I've got this. I've got this, guys. It's freeze-dried. It's in a glass. You can find it at Walmart. I can find it at my H-E-B store that's here in Texas. But also you can find it at Walmart. It's freeze-dried. Okay, it's glass. Freeze-dried is called Lighthouse. They've got different things. They even got garlic freeze-dried. Okay? You can open it and it just hangs, but it broke off the top. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in my hand so I don't want too much in one spot. Okay, so I'm going to, I use a lot of basil for garnishes, so, or parsley too. Parsley the most, but this is basil because it's towards the bottom. I'm almost out. So I might have to go, the next time I shop, on the next payday, I'll get some more basil. But I want to double check to make sure I don't have any more. Because sometimes I end up with double stuff and I forget. And I buy it again. And then when I run out, I still have double. So, let me see. Because the fresh doesn't last long and I don't use a lot of it all the time. So I prefer to have it in the jars or the freeze-dried or whatever, because I don't use a lot of it, and because I got freeze-dried chives, freeze-dried garlic, and freeze-dried oregano. So that's good. So I'm going to take a quick picture of this. So, YouTube, you might freeze for just a second. Alright, sorry. I just want to take a quick picture. I didn't want to screenshot it, like turn you guys around and then screenshot it, because then I'd see all the comments on the screenshot. Okay? So let me show you Facebook. See that? There's the basil and the cheese on top. Okay, and it's on warm. Okay? So I'm going to refresh the comments and see if anybody has commented. Alright, YouTube. Here's the stuff with the shredded Parmesan and the basil as a garnish. Okay? Alrighty. So, let's do this, see if anybody else has said anything. There's still one person on. Alrighty, guys. Anybody else gonna come on? And stars are greatly appreciated. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. I've got 3 bowls out. I'm just gonna make mine, but I'm going to scoop some out. We're gonna do a taste test. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Oh, I already got my fork out. So here we go. All right, it's hot, so let me... My dogs are getting to be buggers now. All right, so let's taste this. Oh my gosh. That's my little dance. I know I can't dance, but I just do a little to tell you it's really good. If I don't do that dance, then it's not that good. Or it's so-so. Oh my gosh, it is so good. It's been so long. I love tortellini. I don't know. I love tortellini. And the chicken is so tender and fall apart. And cheese pulling. But yes, that is so good. Okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and sit down and eat. I'm going to end this live the way I end all lives. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming on. Edward McDaniel, Kate, Miss Debbie, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming on. Like I said, please share this live and then share part 1 as well. Share part 1. And I'm going to share this to my other page. And when I ask for shares, especially with my positive word of the day or my cooking live, I try to share them to both pages. So if you're following me on both pages, could you please share it from both pages? All right. And please share my GoFundMe post. Even if you can't donate, please share. That would be greatly appreciated. At least if you can't share, somebody else might see it and might be able to. All right? So, I appreciate y'all. And I appreciate anybody who comes on and watches the replay and comment #replay. But I appreciate y'all and heart these posts. My positive words, my cooking lives, my GoFundMe post. Heart them on both my pages if you're following on both. And please share them and make some kind of comment. Like on here, comment what you're having for dinner tonight. Or comment how you're doing. Or if there's anything you'd like to see me make. Or is there a specific recipe you'd like to see me make? Or like, I'd like to see you make some more desserts. Or I'd like to see you make this particular dessert or this particular dinner or whatever. If you have anything in mind, okay? So those are the kind of things. And on my GoFundMe post, you can post how you're doing. Hey, something, okay? But just comment on my post, heart them, share them. All right, and stay positive. Do your thing. Work on yourself. Be kind to yourself. Do something positive for other people each and every day. You might turn their day around if they're having a bad day. And let's thank God for blessing us with what we have and for waking us up each and every day. All right? I love you guys. I want you guys to have a wonderful rest of your day and evening. And tomorrow is hump day, and we're going to be halfway through the week. So let's be prepared for tomorrow. And I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, YouTube. Talk to you later.